Are we live? You are live, it says. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
This is my first time running one of these live streams, and this is bizarre because I don't know who I'm talking to.
No.
Say hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
anybody who is here, who is watching, I see a little eye that says 2 people. I think it's you guys. I think it's Katelin and Danica who are watching. I see a little eye that says 2 people. This is something.
Oh shit. I was like, wow, this sounds crazy.
I was just about to say, I think someone else would open.
I was like, is it me? No, I'm not watching it.
Hey, Ace. Ace is here for the chaos.
Saved us from being alone.
Ace.
Hi.
Oh, Ace always pulls through.
Always pulls through.
Yeah,
Always.
shout out to Ace. Congrats on finishing your
Zero
draft.
Huge
We
congrats.
aspire to be you.
Draft 0 tick. Camp Nano smashed. Always here for chaos. That is what is going to happen because that is what this entire week has been.
Yeah.
So
Just an embodiment of mid-nano chaos.
yeah, just mid-nano. So before we open that particular can of worms, for all of one people watching, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah.
And for anyone on the replay who doesn't know who you are.
Yeah. Go ahead, Danica.
Hey, okay, so my name's Danica, or my pen name is Danica. I have an Authortube channel that I just started this year. And basically right now I am working on a YA fantasy enemies to lovers romance. I am like in the outlining stages. So I am still getting through like figuring out some major plot points. Today I am deciding between like 3 different like responses to the inciting incident. And it could sort of, it will take the story in 3 very different directions. I need to decide which one I want. So my goal for today is to have picked one of them, but we'll honestly see how successful I am at that. But that's what I am doing right now. That's me.
Love it. Cool. Well, I am Katelin Ergo. I also have an Authortube channel that I started almost a year ago. I think we're pushing a year.
Wow.
6 months. Yeah. Yeah. And I am currently working on for Camp Nano a dystopian thing. I'm still in the process of working out the yeah, we're just going for it. But it is a story that's featuring a strong female assassin, which we love. And I'm working on creating a world where education rules all, basically, and that's the dystopian society that I'm creating. And yeah, and I'm super behind for Camp Nano. Super behind. So this is going to be a much needed writing sesh right now.
Fair.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, I mean, this is my channel, but I will introduce myself as well. My name is Lovis, and I run a kind of Authortube / booktube channel where I talk all about reading and writing ecofiction, which is fiction where nature and or our relationship with our physical environment plays a major role in the plot. And that is also what I'm writing. I'm writing an eco-fantasy. That is my Camp Nano project. I am on the NaNoWriMo track, the National Novel Finishing Month, which is something that NaNoWriMo has put together. I'm trying to finish this novel this month. I have been working on it for far too long. And this week, I am going to reach my Camp Nano goal of 25,000 today, I think. So technically, as far as NaNoWriMo is concerned, I will win Camp Nano today on this live stream.
Wonderful.
But the book will not be done today. So my own personal goal is not yet met. That still needs some time. But yeah, we'll take whatever we can get, right? So
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So I think, I mean, we have a lot to talk about. It is midway through Camp Nano. Everyone is hitting this mid-nano slump. It hit me hard this week.
Yeah.
I struggled through this week. I hit a real low patch on Wednesday. You can hear all about it in my vlog that's going out tomorrow. It's pretty tragic. But I think before we do that, I think we're going to start a little warm-up sprint just to get the creative juices flowing, get us in the writing mood, make us feel a little bit better. So let's see if I can figure this out. Oh no, it's already on, isn't it? The 10-minute thing. Can you see it?
I think you have to switch.
Oh. If you add it in.
Oh, I do. Haha. Yes. Live stream learning curve. Here we go. Okay. So you can see that. And so were we all happy to jump into a writing sprint?
Like a nice little 10-minute one?
Yeah, just a little warm-up one, and we'll just dive right into it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
Okay, let's get rid of this.
10 minutes always goes so quick.
So fast, so fast. How did we do? How did that feel? Was that good?
I have no writing done.
Oh, what did you get done though?
I reread a lot.
Excellent.
Hey, you're in the
Rereading
mood
is
now.
Yeah, exactly. It was a warm-up productivity sprint. Reading can be productive.
Absolutely. Sometimes you got to get back in the headspace of your characters.
Remember what just happened.
Yes.
Where did I leave this?
Yeah. I was just kind of going back and trying to like figure out some of the questions that I think I need to answer before I can make this decision. So I think I wrote like 20 words.
20 is good. 20 is good.
That's 20 more than you had 10 minutes ago.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
It's funny. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say anything that gets you towards making that decision and moving forward is productive. It's good.
It's definitely interesting, I think, doing nano like this because I've only ever done like classic nano where you're like writing a bunch of words. And so it's really interesting doing outlining and like how you measure that and how you measure how far you are. Because none of these words are like really going to make it into the novel, but there's still words that like need to be written before I write the novel. So it's interesting.
That is interesting.
That's how I'm treating this entire week because this week has been mostly brainstorming the plot holes that I realized I had.
Yeah. So do you want to tell us about that? This week has been.
So the first 2 weeks of Nano were so good. And I was flying through the scenes that I needed to write. And I was doing really well. I was really happy. And then I had kind of ticked off all the easy scenes where I knew what was going to happen. And I had kind of outlined them, at least in bullet point form. And I was left with 4 scenes to write. Well, 4 scenes spread over a few chapters. And I realized that these 4 scenes were left to the end because I really had no idea what was supposed to go in them. I had them in my outline, like I knew broadly what was supposed to happen, but I had absolutely no idea how I was going to get there. And so I realized as I tried to write them that I didn't have all the information I needed because I hadn't done enough world building, or the world building that I had done I no longer liked. Mm-hmm. So I had to kind of rehash kind of the history of my world in order, because one of the scenes is like my main character learns the truth. She's been told a lie. All the, that scene. And she needs to learn the truth. So I had to explain the truth. And for that, I need to know the truth. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I know. It's so pesky as authors. You have to know what it is.
Yeah. I can't it won't just happen. It won't just write itself, unfortunately.
Crazy.
I have to know. And so this week I was using dictation, which I still swear by, as brainstorming. I was just walking the dog, talking to myself, going, maybe this, or maybe that, and maybe then this can happen. And that actually opens the opportunity for this. And so I just went from one thing to another, and I had an idea that was so dark and twisted that I'm a little uncomfortable that I had it.
We love that.
It makes for a good twist then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I leaned into it. It's in there. I'm embracing it.
Good.
But it's dark. But it also introduced a massive plot hole that I then had to fix and fill. So, Ace says dictation has been... Oh, can I do this? I can do this. Dictation has been a game changer. I love to hear that. I like that my dictation obsession is spreading.
Yes. I need you guys to teach me how to dictate, because I feel like I've only admittedly only tried twice and not for super long. So maybe I just need to give it more time, because I love talking and I feel like I would love speaking my story. But at the few times that I've tried it, I feel like I feel like everything I say is really, really bad, which maybe I also feel that way when I'm writing, but I don't have to hear myself say it. I don't know. I was really getting in my head about it and got like too self-conscious and then like had a hard time. I don't know if you guys ever had that.
I know we've talked a lot about the whole like finding perfection as you write your draft. And I found that I do that with dictation still. Like I don't just like word vomit. I will pause, I'll say a sentence or two, and then I'll pause and I'll gather my thoughts and I'll think about what I want to say next, and then I'll say it. It doesn't just like happen. So I'm working on that. I'm working of just like getting on and just speaking and seeing what happens and what comes out, but it's tricky. It's like you have to practice dictation.
Yeah. I think it's like a slightly different skill.
Yes.
It really is. It is a different skill. And I haven't even tried the kind of dictation where you have to do punctuation and stuff and new line and quotations and all these things. The Otter app just kind of records and transcribes with lots of errors, which are hilarious. It turned my villain's name into Brexit, which was interesting. I read it in my transcription and I was like, Brexit is evil. Yes.
Have a meta commentary in there.
I was gonna say, what a commentary to have a character named Brexit.
Maybe I said it subconsciously. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But how's the mid-nano slump been for you guys?
Oh God. I've said and on my vlogs and on lives, I say all the time, but I have not written in my nano book in a hot minute because I'm focusing on other projects that are like taking priority right now. And so it's so hard to get really excited about those projects and then have to come back to my nano project, which I love so much, but it's just not the same, it's different energy and I'm in such like a different place in the process that, it's hard to balance. So feeling that slump for sure.
Yeah, I think it's been the slump has been interesting for me again because I'm outlining. And so like, it's just a slightly different, I think, trajectory. But I definitely have felt it this last week. I think part of my problem is that especially like with drafting, I could sit down for like 5 or 10 minutes and just like pound out a paragraph or two or something like that. Like I could put some meaningful effort in. But I found that when I'm like brainstorming and outlining, I need like significant contiguous time to be able to sit down and like think through, because I have to like get sort of in the zone and then be working through the zone. And like, I can't do that in like 10, 15-minute chunks, which makes it just a lot harder with my life, just like with my job and like the hours that I work. And like, it's really hard for me to find continuous time. And so oftentimes I'll end up really late at night, like right before I go to bed, but then I'm tired. And so like, I have a harder time coming up with things then. And I feel kind of frustrated that I'm not like coming up with stuff or solving problems or whatever. So I definitely think that I have felt that partially just because I haven't figured out how to like have good outlining time in my schedule.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'm not making enough progress. And like, what is enough progress on an outline? It's just a hot mess. There's a lot going on.
It is a lot going on.
Yeah.
Ace has shared when I did dictation while driving, I was more talking through plot point issues and kind of role playing and actively thinking through walls I've hit. And I do that to like, my brainstorming is not structured in any way. It has so many maybes in it. Like, I think the most used word will be maybe and perhaps. And like, I'm just spitballing things, So it's absolutely not in any structure or coherence, but it works because, especially if you're walking, I find movement really helps me think. So if you're walking and doing this, then it's just, you're just not really thinking about what you're saying, and you're just jumping from thought to thought. And I think that's really helpful. I find it easier to not self-edit when I can't actually change what I've just said.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's really useful.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Hi. Glad
Welcome.
to have you here.
So exciting.
But yeah, no, I can totally see that. I think maybe I should try some of my brainstorm outlining, dictating. That might be easier.
Yeah. If you go for a walk a day, just take it with you and just try it. You will look weird talking to yourself.
So weird. Yeah, I would recommend being away from other people if you can.
Yeah, fair.
Walking through a neighborhood, like with families out on the street and stuff, and you're like,
depending on what you're talking about.
Yeah, she stabbed the dagger in his neck and pulled the bloody blade like from his fucking throat. Like, what? Sorry, but like, no one wants to hear that when they're out on their morning walk. You know?
No, that's very reasonable. I've also thought about that. Honestly, the problem for me is that I often end up having to walk late at night, and so I can't see the people that are around me, and so they'll just kind of like pop up randomly, and that kind of scares me when I'm dictating or when I was trying to dictate, because I was like, man, I don't know if anyone's around. Can they hear me? What if they're like lurking in the shadows, judging me?
Yeah, not good. Not good.
This happened to me yesterday. I think, no, this morning, actually. I was doing a bit of dictation and I was walking along with my dog and I'm in the park, and then I was saying something like, and it's seen as like an infection or an affliction, it's poisonous. And then I look up and there are two people like on their balcony with their morning cup of coffee, and they're like looking down at me like, are you okay?
It's too early for this.
To be talking about infections and poison, and I was like, hey.
I'm just trying to have a nice morning, and you come in.
Oh my goodness. I was just like, oh.
Should have told them about the dark twist.
Yeah, I told them about the dark twist. Yeah, they know. They know.
Spoiled.
I know, spoiled it for my down the street neighbors. Okay, well, let's see, where are we at? Boone, how is your Camp Nano project coming? And Ace, what are you doing now that you've finished your draft 0? Are you continuing with your project in another respect, or are you just going, I've won Camp Nano.
I'm done. Pack it up here.
Yeah. I'd love to know. And we'll check back in with you in a minute, but why don't we do another writing sprint? Because I'm actually doing the first real scene writing of the week here, because I've been doing a lot of brainstorming. So this is the first like quotation marks dialogue tags that I've got going this week. Let's jump back in. What do you think? A 15-minute sprint, a 20-minute sprint? What do we reckon?
I'm good with anything.
I'm good with either too, which is not helpful for you in trying to make a decision.
Yeah, this is real good input.
I feel like a solid 20.
20? I'm feeling good about 20.
20 is good.
That'd be good for me.
Can I do this? No. We saw this on your stream, didn't we, Katelin, that you can't just type in the thing. You have to press the button.
Yeah, click it 20 times.
That button.
Gotta press the do 20, Ace says.
All right. Ace is with us.
Ace is with us.
Get approved.
20. Are we ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, right. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I like 20-minute sprints. They're a good old time.
20
It's a
minutes
good amount.
is the sweet spot for sure.
Agreed.
Yep. I think, let's see what I got. I got exactly 500 words.
Wow.
500 words down. How did you guys do?
Still don't know my word count because I'm still like editing and there's bits and pieces coming from different documents and stuff. So it's kind of a lot. But definitely not much. What?
But it's moving forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. That's what I'm telling myself.
I'm going to guesstimate like 210 words.
Nice.
Of just kind of brainstorm stuff. Wow. I think I've discovered some of the trouble with brainstorming, I feel like, is like you answer some questions and then you have more. So
absolutely.
I think I've uncovered a whole new set of questions that I think I need to answer, but I think it'll be good. I'm excited about it.
Good.
So that's good.
It's always good when the questions are exciting. I'm going to go back to these. I asked some questions. Ace says, I'm studying right now and just vibing with y'all. I like that. I like that.
The best energy.
Yeah. But I have a new story idea I want to play with for the rest of the month. Ooh, new shiny idea.
We love shiny ideas.
We do. I really love the shiny idea.
Big into it.
And I think we all share this.
Yes.
Follow us.
I'm trying to channel Ace's finishing that draft energy. Yes. I definitely would like some of that. If you could bottle it, I would like some.
Yeah. Big time. Queen. Absolutely.
And I asked her what her secret was, and she said sheer panic and good people to sprint with.
Oh,
that's very nice. And I agree. Community is the way that I survive any kind of nano event.
Yeah,
that's totally true. Writing is much better when it's not actually alone.
So true.
Yeah, for sure. Because you're forced to do it as well.
It happens more often.
Yeah, then you can't duck out. Boone says 314. That's pretty good. A bit of a slow start. I don't think that's that slow. I think
great.
That's kind of a good start.
Really great start. Yeah.
Oh man. I can't actually believe that we are this far into April already. I don't really know where the month has gone.
Truly.
I'd like it to slow down, please.
Yeah. Could not agree more.
This week, because I'm finishing my PhD draft as well. So by the end of the month, I want to have a draft ready. And this week I was fighting bugs. You'll hear all about that in my vlog tomorrow as well.
Like literally?
But I was fighting bugs in my code. I was finding bugs and
I was imagining you with a sword and an oversized bug, like a literal, like a fly.
That's me. That's my life. I am an exterminator. Did you not know? No, I'm a coder. I code. My PhD is coding. So I was chasing a bug through my code.
Oh, that's so relatable. I do a lot of programming in my job and I didn't know any programming when I came into this job, and truly what I have learned is that so much of it is just chasing down errors. Like it does not function the first time that you press go.
No. There's a meme that I love that's like a person is coding and it's like, hey, works first time, and all these other voices go, witchcraft.
Something's wrong.
What's wrong with it? It's not possible. It's impossible.
Wow.
Yeah, I probably should have prefaced the context for fighting bugs, but I'm actually liking this persona that I've unwittingly adopted here. All the coding content in your vlogs gives me bad university vibes.
Does everyone code?
I'm so sorry.
Is everyone a coder?
Let me tell you, I literally had never done coding in my life before like a year ago and really didn't anticipate that I ever would. And then it just happened to me. So I relate to you.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my God, all you guys are wizards doing all this computer stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, after this week, I'd say be happy that you don't code.
It's a lot.
I am not having a good time coding this week.
I feel like it's rarely a good time while it's happening because it's just a series of failures. But once it's done, it can be kind of cool. You're like, oh, I did that thing.
When it works, you feel like a god. You feel so good. You do like a little victory dance, or I do. I don't know if everybody does, but I definitely do.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. When it functions, we put on some music. Go for it.
We go for it. Yes. I do not code. What is a computer? What is tech? I feel you. Yeah. Yeah.
Same. How does this work again? I don't know.
Also, people assume that I know lots about computers because I code. I know sod all about computers. I just, I can understand code when I look at it in certain languages. But give me a computer and tell me to fix it. And I'm like, did you turn it off and turn it back on?
Kick it really hard.
Yeah, just throw it against the wall. It should
put it in right. Just hope for the best.
Lovis, what field is your PhD in? You might have already said this at some point, but
it's ecological modeling. So I'm building a software that will predict animal movement in marine ecosystems. Aquatic ecosystems in general. So it has a lot of decision making and stuff. And hopefully the applications will be under climate change or comparing different management options. So it should have sustainability and conservation applications. That's what I'm hoping for, if I can get it to work.
Gotcha. That's so cool.
Wow.
That is my PhD in a nutshell.
Oh my gosh, that's making me question my whole existence.
No, don't question. That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow. Meanwhile, I did theater.
Which is something I could never do because I'm too shy and introverted. I can't do it.
Theater is so cool, though. What's your favorite production that you've ever been in, Kate?
Oh my God.
On the spot, go.
I know. For my senior thesis, I wrote a 15-minute one act and I performed in it, which was like a really meta experience, and it was really fun. And it was so collaborative, and it was like everyone who helped me was students. I didn't get any faculty assistance, which was kind of cool because I got to say I did this,
Yeah.
I did this whole thing. So
that's very cool.
That was really cool. It's not some massive thing, but it's special,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's super cool.
Yeah. So that was fun. But yeah. Wild.
Fun times.
I know.
Well, I'm seeing that we have a few more people watching. Do we want to do a quick recap? This is what I'm working on. This is and what people can find on your channel. All of your channels will be linked in the description below once I work out how to do that. So, on StreamYard, I don't have the description ready, but it will be there. So, Danica, do you want to go?
Yeah, I love that I'm always first. Just by the way,
you're top of my screen.
It's top of mine.
You came on first. It was late.
Early bird. Yeah, no. So I have an Authortube channel where I post as regularly as I can, which is not necessarily weekly, but it is an aspirationally weekly channel. And yeah, no, I just started, so I'm still kind of figuring it out, but a lot of writing challenges, blogs, that sort of thing is kind of what I do. And yeah, right now I'm working on my self-tagged YA fantasy enemies to lovers romance. I feel like that's the most succinct way to describe it, although I'm learning as I'm outlining it. There's a lot more to it. But yeah, that's what I'm working on this month. I'm doing in the outlining phase, so
cool.
Not drafting.
And I am Katelin Ergo. I also have an Authortube channel. I do post weekly, or I try really, really hard to.
She's better than me.
Yeah. And then I am currently working on For Camp Nano, a new adult dystopian featuring a strong female assassin.
I like it.
I love that tag.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah.
We love that. We love that. Well, those are our projects. So should we get back to them? Should we do another sprint? Do we want to do we've reached the hour mark now. Do we want to do another 20-minute? And I mean, we can go past the hour and a half. I'm quite happy to linger. So if we do another 20-minute, chat a bit, and then do another, I don't know, quick 10-minute sprint at the end, round it off.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's do. Oh, I need to reset this. Oy.
Yeah, click it.
I click it. Okay, let's. Oh wow, I'm getting the hang of this, guys. No worries.
You're doing great.
Killing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
ready? 3, 2, 1, right.
Go.
How was that for everybody?
It's good.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Are we moving along, moving forward? Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, I had to temporarily switch back to not my Camp Nano project again. But I think I just finished editing the epilogue, which is wild, wild. So long time coming. So not Camp Nano, but you know.
Are you doing it in order? Is that the last thing you need to edit?
So technically everything has been done for a minute, but as my editor and I are like shifting a lot of the plot lines, I'm realizing I have to go in line by line and make sure that everything is, you know, continuous and there's no weird continuity errors. So it's a little tedious, but I think I might be finished. So we'll see.
That's awesome.
That is so exciting.
I know it's completely unrelated to Camp Nano, but you know.
It's writing.
Yeah, it's writing. We're out here.
Yeah, I think I am discovering more and more depth to this, which again, I'm getting deeper and deeper into like more and more questions. But I am excited about it. I think we're getting to some juicy conflict. The thing that I need to make sure of though is that I'm not like stretching myself too thin. I think I might need to go back and like edit out some of these ideas because it's just like too much. Yeah. So we can like streamline. That's my only concern. Because if it gets unwieldy, that's what happened, I think, to my last project, is that it got unwieldy and like I couldn't figure it out anymore. And then it just got hard to finish. So I want to keep it streamlined, but I'm excited about what I'm coming up with. So
that's good. I definitely feel that, where the story takes on a life of its own and you're like, wait, this wasn't
who's driving this train?
Hang on.
You gotta like pare it down.
Come along on this ride. Be with you.
Wild. I have this awful habit of just like waiting for the story to tell me what's coming next. And I'm just like waiting and I'm like, it'll happen. The puzzle will solve itself. And then you sit back and you're like waiting forever.
The downfall of a pantser.
Yeah.
You're flying by the seat.
But you know, I feel like you end up kind of having that problem whether you do it like before you write it or afterwards. Because I'm having that even though I'm like just outlining, like I'm not, but it's the same thing. I think honestly what it is this is happening in the same fantasy world. And so part of me wants to like try and tie my old ideas, but my old ideas not set in stone. And you know, like a lot of them probably should change. So it's kind of like I need to not force myself into like making that merge when that's not even set in stone. This is much more set in stone. So like,
right.
Distance is what I need.
Got to make the decisions that are best for this project.
Exactly.
Well, with that last sprint, I did about 670 words. And with that last sprint, I have passed 25,000. I have hit my Camp Nano goal, technically on word count. On word count. The book is not done though, so I will continue working. Nothing changes in my daily anything, but
that's awesome though.
Congrats. I have the little badge, the little tent badge on the NaNoWriMo website.
Oh, that's awesome. A good moment for the vlog.
It is a no, we haven't been vlogging, guys.
Oh my gosh.
How did we do this?
Saved my life.
I mean, spoiler alert for my next video. I think I'm going to roast myself for this, but on our last stream when we were like vlogging, when I unplugged my earphones, I went on mute. And so everything I was saying, you could not see it, but you can see in the video that it says muted, like that I'm muted. Too much.
That's so good. Is that going to be a blooper? Or are you going to put it into your
I think vlog? I'm just going to like roast myself in the video.
You have to. Oh my goodness. We didn't have Leah here to remind us to vlog.
I know, for real.
We need Leah.
There's no memory card, my camera, the battery's probably dead. We're struggling.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find like a way to get both me and you in this shot without it being like, hi. This is vlogging struggles, guys. Vlogging struggles.
BTS.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. This is always so fun. It's always just holding the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is great. Vlogging chaos.
Lots of vlogging
I
chaos.
actually was editing the vlog that comes out on Monday. I've been saying that it comes out tomorrow, but I mean Monday. I thought it was Sunday. This is my life. So I was editing the vlog that goes out on Monday, and I completely forgot to put in the clip of us on the last live stream.
We can't forget about
the
this
golden moment.
Wow.
I need to put that in there.
Ace and Boo.
Vlog, yes. Ace says vlogging chaos. That is what is
chaos for real.
That is what is happening. Hi vlog. Hi Boone.
There's so much happening.
And also, just because I'm cringy like that, I just have to reiterate that I just hit 25,000 because now I'm filming it. So I've hit 25,000. Got my Camp Nano badge.
I'll celebrate like you just told us. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
It's so exciting. I'm so excited. And the tent badge actually is so satisfying. Thanks, Ace. Because even though I haven't finished the book, I am a fan of the tent badge.
I'm afraid I'm not going to see that tent badge.
You will see the tent badge. You
That's
will.
where we're at. I'm like, maybe not.
You got this.
Yeah, I may have to live vicariously through you. You can send me a
You
photo
got
of what it's like.
Your goal is 30,000, right?
Yes. Yeah. I am quite behind. I'm pushing 2 weeks behind, I think, at this point.
Well, you've got 2 weeks left, so
yeah, completely. We'll see.
And Ace believes in you, so
Thanks, Ace.
That's what matters.
Oh my gosh.
That is what matters. That is what matters. Okay. Well, that was close. We almost forgot to vlog.
I know.
Oh my god, I just zoomed in somehow and I've lost everything. Whoa, how did I even do that? Okay. I think I'm okay. I haven't screwed up anybody else's what
Looks
you
good.
see, right?
No.
That was weird.
You're good.
That was weird.
Not Lovis doing actual coding, but then can't figure out.
This is my life. This is my life. I am, yeah. No, do not ask me to fix anything on the computer.
Oh my. Love it.
Okay, well, we are at the hour and a half. I reckon we should do like a quick round off 10-minute. Get everything you can done. Get everything done that you can. Sprint. That's what that was supposed to be. And then we'll just share some words of motivation to get out of the mid-nano slump. Although these sprints have helped. I have to say, I'm feeling the best that I have felt.
Good. And you hit your goal.
And I hit my goal.
Yes.
So
That sounds great.
those words are brainstorming words, but I'm not apologizing for that.
No, not at all.
Never, truly.
Never. Oh my goodness, Ace says there needs to be an almost made it badge. Where it's like sleeping outside next to a half-made tent. They should absolutely do this. You know what? We should just make a badge of our own.
Where's the like you tried? Like you did your best badge.
Participation award.
Yeah. Our generation's really into those.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Where is it? I want my good try badge. I love that idea. And yeah. Oh, that's you. You're on the struggle bus together.
Yeah. Boone and I. We'll see.
You will make it. I have faith in you. Okay. Are we happy for a 10-minute quick?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Great to me.
Cool. Let's just, oh, I need to, yep, you don't see it yet. There we go.
There we go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, right. Oh, yeah. I'm on it.
Oh,
I'm actually tired.
Writing work.
a lot of brain power.
A lot of brain power. That last 10-minute sprint got me another 220 words.
Dang.
And I'm done for the day.
You're like tapping out.
I am so done. I am tapping out.
That's excellent. That sprint got me a nice picture.
I like it.
It's like the beginnings of a timeline, sort of.
I love a good timeline. I've got to draw out my timelines, otherwise cannot keep it straight.
Danica, that killed me. Yeah, I've drafted a really lovely email to my editor, so that's what happened to that letter.
Those are words.
Yeah, exactly. A little different, but yeah.
Danica, Ace is a fan of your timeline.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the moral support. Also, hey, Just Ravs, who I think joined us during our last.
Yes. Late to the party, better late than never. Happy to have
Good to have you.
Yes, absolutely.
Anybody who joined in that last sprint, if you want to share what you were sprinting on and how you did.
Yeah. Oh my God, Danica, I don't know why that sent me. I did a lovely photo.
Just this very bad stick figure-ish drawing of a timeline that clearly doesn't have much happening on it yet.
It's prepped though. It's prepped to have many things happening.
It's prepped. It's prepped for me to figure out if I actually want these like two different like plot lines to coincide or if I should just throw one out.
I like this playing, dabbling stage that you're in. I'm super interested to see which of the three potential.
Oh, let me tell you, you, me both. We're very interested to see which one we go with.
Oh my gosh. I want to know how many words are in this email that I drafted. Let's see here. I don't even know. I guess I have to open a Word document.
Hey, opening the Word doc is the first stage.
Yep, that's what Just Ravs has also done. Open my doc, and that's about it. Late start. Better late than never.
I got a solid 75 words in this email.
Hey, killing it.
Yeah.
Add that to your NaNoWriMo calendar.
Yeah. Not even related to my camp project, but I'll add it. Really, it's just me like vomiting to my editor. Like, hi, I made these changes. Hope you like it. Hope you're well. Miss you.
Miss you? Are you really good friends with your editor?
Yeah.
Not at all.
You have a great relationship. I think the real question is,
love her.
Stick.
Every time we talk, I'm always like, thank you so much for being in my life.
Did you search for a developmental editor or is it a content like
good old TikTok? I posted, when I finished my my first draft of my story back in July, I think. I posted about it on TikTok and I was like, should I post this on Wattpad? And she commented, I got people who commented to help me with my cover design and everything. And I've been working with her ever since. So we've been working together almost a year on this project.
You know, I never saw TikTok as a networking app. But apparently it is.
But I mean, that's how I became friends with the people at Flow. Flow is the app that I use for my Pomodoro sessions. And now I'm like friends with them, which is crazy because they saw my TikTok and they're like, hey. Awesome. I've met so many people through TikTok. It's wild.
TikTok is apparently.
Yeah. It's like the LinkedIn for Gen Z. So,
wow. But
right in there.
Have you been doing like developmental edits with this editor? Okay.
Yeah. So we initially I was going to self-publish and everything, and we kind of went through, and she helped me with some little plot holes that I had that I was like in too deep to realize, which is always so fun. And so she helped me with that. She helped me with some character work. And now we're doing like the final rewrites. And yeah, it's like, it's jarring how different the story is from when we first started working together to now. It's like a million times better.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay, that's awesome. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
And is the goal self-publishing or trad?
No, I think I'm gonna try. I figured why not? I was in quite a rush, I think, when I first finished the story, which is just natural, like, you know, excitement and also just wanting to see results. I'm very much that kind of person that's like, let's get this done, you know? And so I was going to self-publish, but now I'm like, I got all the time in the world. Let's start the query process. Let's find agents. So that's the new goal. Yeah, it's just
super exciting.
Yeah.
Just Ross is very happy for you.
Oh, thank you. Love that. Yep, I'm excited. I'll keep you guys posted.
Yes,
I post about it all the time.
What about you, Danica? Are you self-publishing or trad in the future?
You know, and honestly, I think when I get to a point that I'm thinking about publishing, I'll be in a different enough position in my life that I might make a different choice. But right now, I like the idea of both, but I think most likely I would like to start by trying to do traditional publishing, just because I don't think I would have time to do self-publishing in the near future. You know what I mean? And but I think I would really enjoy it, like to be able to like make it my business and like, you know, do all the marketing and all the other stuff. I actually think I would love doing that, but I would need to be in a place where I could have the time to like dedicate to that. Yes. And I just don't know if that's going to happen. So I think it would be cool to like start by querying and just like see what that process is like. But, you know, honestly, I'm like not going to be anywhere near to like thinking about that sort of stuff anytime soon. So I got time to figure it out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes.
What about you, Lovis?
Well, it's kind of project dependent. This book that I'm writing now, I think I would like to try getting it traditionally published because I really like this idea of having an agent and having people that like know what they're doing
and help you
to tell me what to do because I do not. And I like, you know, I follow quite a few agents on Twitter and they just sound so supportive and so like if you get, you know, down in the dumps about your writing or you lack motivation or something, then there's someone there to like support you and pick you up and stuff. And I like that idea. I like having someone there who like believes in my writing. It would be a bit of like a self-validation kind of thing. So I do like that. But for my other project, my serial episodic fiction science communication project that I will be working on eventually, I think that I'm going to first off, it's just going to be made public for free because it's something that I'm using to gain a readership kind of ready for when this book is able to see the light of day. So that I'll put it up on Wattpad or on my website or something, somewhere where people can read it for free. And then once I finish a season of those episodes, I might self-publish like the box set kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably overall be kind of a hybrid published author.
Yeah. Which I think is so smart these days. I think it's the world of self-publishing is so different from what it used to be, and the flexibility you have and the control as like an author and being able to make all those decisions along the way and everything. It's really awesome. It really, really is.
Yeah, and for the episodic project, I can just learn as I go.
Yeah.
With each quick release, because those will be quick releases. So I can kind of learn as I go and Authortube is full of resources for self-publishing. It's actually insane how much information is on YouTube for free from people who are just doing it out of the goodness of their hearts and obviously wanting to build a platform, but it's staggering, actually.
Yeah.
Just Ralph says, yes, being a hybrid, I'm with you. Woo! Get a taste of both, definitely. Yeah. Why not? Why not? You don't have to be one or the other. You can have the best of both.
Why choose? Yeah. Hannah Montana that.
Love.
Oh, well, I had a really good time tonight. This was fun. Got me out of my mid-nano slump. I hated it. This week was awful. But I'm feeling much better and I got writing again, which is really nice. So thank you so much for joining me. And for everyone watching, again, of course, you will find links to both Katelin's and Danica's channels in the description when I get it done. And thank you for everyone who joined and wrote in the comments. This was a good time. This is a good way to end the week.
Definitely.
With others, yeah.
I feel better.
Yeah. Good time.
And that is all we want from these live streams. We just want to feel better afterwards than we did before.
It's just a support group, you know?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well, we've got some. Just Graham says, let me get my wigs ready.
That's traditional and self-publishing wigs.
Yeah.
All the wigs. A says, thanks for hosting. You're welcome. Might not have written, but I did all the learning.
Just as important.
And I had fun, which is the most important thing, really. You're very, very welcome, Boone. Thanks for joining. And everybody watching, have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Saturday. It's Saturday. It's not Sunday. Have a lovely rest of your Saturday. Okay.
Thank you all for coming.
Yes. Bye, everyone. Lovely day.